Anthony Wilson sends him $5. React to LeBron and Stephen A. Smith. Okay, that's all it was. So LeBron looks like he's confronting Stephen A. Smith, a much shorter man. LeBron is towering over him with a mean look on his face, shaking his head. Like, yeah, giving him that look. Let's go to Stephen A's reaction.
About the Lakers, that's about LeBron, not Bronny. Bronny wanted to get drafted by any NBA team. He wanted to hear his name. It was LeBron that wanted him as his teammate. What I'm saying to you is, if LeBron had rolled up on me, all he had to say, because I said this to Rich Paul when Rich Paul called me, if you had called me and said, Bron pissed off, he wants to see you man to man, I said, what would I have done? Rich Paul said, you'd have hung up the phone and you'd flew to LA. I said, thank you. Rather than come up to me at courtside, all you had to do was say, yo, I need you to see you after the game. You didn't do that. You said, you with my son. No, I wasn't. I was talking about you. It wasn't about your son. I know he's number 55. I know he got work to do. Yeah. I believe that he got the potential. And by the way, I'm rooting for him. I ain't rooting against nobody. But I was talking about your You did this. Number one, we know I'm right. Number two, we know the perspective that I'm coming from is real and it's authentic. Number three, he set this up. Number four, all you had to do was tell me. Respectfully, excuse my language, that's when we're talking about.
Okay, well, I mean, depending on their relationship of LeBron and Stephen A., if they have some cordial relationship, then yeah, the respectable thing would be for LeBron to, you know, hit him up privately like, yo, I don't really like the things that you're saying about me or my son, et cetera, et cetera. You know, what's up? Let's talk about this privately. As a man, that's how I think you should do it. But if they don't have that close relationship, then, you know, LeBron approaching him, hey, that's what it's going to be. If you are out here speaking about other people, bruh, you gonna be approached. You gotta be man enough to handle having a nigga step to you. It is what it is. I'm blickied up all day long. A nigga approach me, okay, totally fine. You hear me talking about maybe one of your females or some chick you was dating that was on my podcast, cool, go ahead and approach me. It is what it is. Easy gonna catch this fade. But I mean, their situation is a little bit different. LeBron approached him because that's his son. I really didn't watch too much of it. Like, I don't know if Stephen A was talking wild about LeBron's son, Bronny. Stephen A, in this clip, he said that he wasn't. He said he was more so coming at you, LeBron. He wasn't really coming at your son. But LeBron, you approached him and you said, hey, stop talking about my son. But if Stephen A wasn't really talking about your son, he was more so talking about you, then it is what it is. Also for LeBron James, man, he's too sensitive. Why are you being so sensitive? You are in a business where everyone is critiquing you all the time, bro. Like, and your son, don't try to step in to protect your son. Your job as a father is to build your son up so he can be your replacement. You're supposed to be raising your son so he can replace the man you are. How can your son replace you when you're fighting his battles? Hey, don't be talking about my son. No. Get your son out there to work harder on the court to garner the respect of these commentators. If you that's what you want as a father. Any father, you should want your child to be better than you on all regards. Now, is Bronny going to be better than LeBron? Heck no. Heck nah. He ain't going to be better than LeBron. Heck no. But he may not be better than you on the court. But you still would want your son to be a better man than you are, because we are all flawed individuals. So if we procreate and have a son, we definitely want the best for our son, and we want our son to be the better version than us. So even if Bronny can't be the better version of you on the court, allowing him to fight his own battles will allow him to be a better man than you are, to get some calluses on his skin, you know, to get a little more tougher. So that's my perspective on it. It isn't much. I'm going to be honest, bro. I don't even really be watching sports like that. Like, I watch boxing more than anything. If y'all want to send me some boxing clips to react to, we'll get down with the boxing clips. But as far as, you know, the whole Stephen A and Bron, like, I mean, I seen Bronny playing like a game or two. I seen some clips, and, you know, I mean, it is what it is. He ain't like that yet. I mean, it's okay. He made it to the league. Now, is he worthy? Is he a product of nepotism? Yeah, he's a product of nepotism. For sure, you know, product of nepotism. He's a product of, you know, your father is in the NBA, and now LeBron is the man in the NBA, gets respect from the entire league. So, you know, he's a product of some nepotism, but does Bronny have the skills? I mean, he got the skills to do college, D1, and maybe being a G League, but being an NBA, I didn't see too much from him. So I'm not the right person to really ask, but I mean, as we're seeing, he's not really making the cut anyway. So what Stephen A is saying must be valid, must be truthful. But okay, that's my reaction to it. Since you paid the bucks, I'm gonna give you my reaction to that.